my channel. I'm Lauren if you're new here, and welcome to the second edition of Storytime Saturdays. I'm so very excited that you guys liked my flat earther video so much. I was very, very nervous about it because it has nothing to do with Taylor Swift and it's just all about me, but I've got a lot of stories to tell. So I'm just really happy that you guys are like supportive and like are stoked on this, because I'm stoked on this too. I have had some funny things and some awesome things happen to me throughout life, and one of them was this. Semester at sea. Oh my gosh. So before I get into this, if this is your first time on my channel, hi, I'm Lauren. Make sure you are subscribed, your post notifications turned on, and why don't you go ahead and follow me on social media, because I post funny things and you just should. Okay, so semester at sea. Where do I begin? To be honest with you, when I was preparing this video, I was like looking for my old footage and old videos, and I got lost in like a 4 to 5 hour just wormhole, rabbit hole of my photos, my videos, my memories of just, I cannot believe that I did this. And I was 22 at the time. It's insane to me. If you are still in college, or if you are about to go to college, please, I beg of you, go on semester at sea. I lived on a ship for 4 months. There's like a hair floating around. I lived on a ship for 4 months, an entire semester, and took classes at sea on the Atlantic Ocean with like 400 other people, and I traveled to 16 countries around the Atlantic Ocean. We started in London, going all the way around, ending in Cuba, and then officially debarking in Florida. And I just, even saying that, it sounds braggy, it sounds weird, but it's one of those things that's like, it's been so like a part of me that I don't realize how weird it sounds until I'm like looking back like 6 years later being like, I cannot believe you had the privilege to do something this absolutely incredible. And I mean, I'm still paying for it through student loans, got my financial aid going, but like I need to like have an entire Storytime Saturday video just talking about semester at sea and like how I got there, because it's such a crazy world. But in today's video, I'm going to be telling you about the time that I got slapped in the face by a shark in South Africa, and I have the footage to prove it, and I'm so excited to share that footage with you guys. Got all my notes ready to go. Oh no, my phone is about to die. Where do I begin? So yes, Cape Town, South Africa. One of the 16 places that we docked in. I was in South Africa from October 26th to October 30th in 2013. Wild, it's so wild. And I wish I remember exactly how it came about, but essentially when you're on semester at sea, you just have these like a bunch of people that are like, let's plan random trips when we're in this port. Like, what are you doing? Do you have plans? Do you wanna go cage diving in South Africa? And my answer to that was, hell yeah. Yes, I do. That sounds like so much fun. It sounds crazy to me because sure, I'm adventurous, but am I shark diving adventurous? I didn't know, but it was one of those things where I was like, you know what? Say yes to life. A big group of 17 of us decided that, hey, let's go cage diving. So we were docked in Cape Town, South Africa, and then we had to wake up like at the butt crack of dawn to drive 2 hours down to the city of Gansby, South Africa, and that's known as the Great White Shark Capital of the world, or of South Africa. Got there super, super early. We got onto this boat. So then my best friend on the trip, Kaylin, and I were like in this group. We're like, yep, we've got to go shark diving. Let's do this. We get to this place, we get on the boat, and I just remember it's like kind of not really feeling real that we're gonna like go see like a shark, because you see sharks in the movies and on the internet, but you've never like imagine what it's like to be next to a shark. Are we gonna see one? What's it gonna be like? What's the cage gonna be like? So essentially the way that this cage diving excursion worked is that we got on this boat and it brought us to like a certain part of the bay, I guess, where it's known for like a ton of sharks, right? They would take the cage that's attached to the boat, and then once we're like docked in like the place, we're like, oh yeah, lots of sharks will be here. Like, this is a good place. They will throw the cage into the water. And so like watching that moment of like them throwing the cage into the water was like, oh my God, this is real. We are really doing this. And then they're like, all right, grab a wetsuit. Who's in the first group? That's just kind of like when the nerves started kicking in. Of course, we'd like sign all these waivers and watch all these like safety videos, which I don't think helped our nerves, but you know, they had to like be like, you could do this, like you could get bit and all this crazy stuff. But obviously we had to like sign a waiver and we're like, we're doing it, no turning back now. So I remember, I think this cage can fit like 5 to 6 people. And so the way that it would work is they would take this like chum. Chum is like a bloody fish head, or like a bloody fish food. I don't know quite what it was. It looked kind of gross, to be real with you, but essentially they would throw this chum over the side of the boat on this rope that they have in order to lure a shark. So then the 5 or 6 people in your group would put on your wetsuits and then get into this cage, and this cage, it's like 80% in the water, I guess would be the best way to describe it. There's like a handrail and like a foot rail kind of. We would have like our wetsuit on and our goggles, and then so like we could like push ourselves under the water fully to like see under the water. Kaylin, who is amazing and I love her and she's definitely watching this video, hey girl, Can't believe we did all this stuff. She was a little bit scared. I was scared too. Okay, I was definitely scared. I did not want to go in the first group. I just remember we didn't go in the first group, and then I wanted to go in the second group, and Kaylin was like, no, let's wait. And I was like, okay. And I am so glad that we waited, Kaylin. I'll get there. But I just remember when the first group went in, they did have like a shark come near them, but it wasn't like anything super crazy. I mean, it was crazy. This is the first shark that we've ever seen, like, not in like a zoo or like an aquarium or something, you know what I mean? And so it was like a crazy experience. I just feel like each group that would go in as like it went on, the sharks got bigger and like crazier and like there was more sightings. So we didn't go in the first group, we didn't go in the second group, we went in the third group. And I am so happy that we went in this third group because I wouldn't have this story to talk about, right? Like this wouldn't exist. The one bummer about us going in the third group was the water was getting a little bit murky, and that had to do with like the time of the day. And so you'll notice in this footage, this is, I'm not the best camera person. This is 2013. I was very new to this world, very new to the world of GoPros. Because the water was so murky, the whole point was to like go underwater and be able to like see a shark like right in front of you underwater. We couldn't really see that because it was so murky. It's such a cool experience. Being on this like boat out in the middle of what feels like nowhere, just like waiting for sharks to come by, right? So I had to go through and like cut out the curse words because let me tell you, when you see a shark, everything that comes out of your mouth is a curse word. It just is, and this is YouTube and I can't really show you that, especially my footage when I'm filming right there with my GoPro. I am cursing quite a lot, so if the audio cuts in and out, that's why. I remember just getting into the wetsuit, and then when you climb off the like steps into the cage, you're just like, you're there. Your adrenaline is like pumping. Like, yeah, I remember the water being cold, but I don't remember like being bothered by it at all because we're just like, we're in shark infested waters right now and I cannot believe that this is happening. And I was actually really happy because I was the first one to get in, so I got to be next to the corner. Like I was right there, right to the left. And so like I had like more space to like view, right? And Kaylin was holding on to me the whole time and she was just like so scared. And it was making me more scared, to be honest with you, because yes, I was scared. I did not know what was gonna happen. I didn't know how safe these cages were. As soon as they closed the little top up, like the lid on our cage was just like, all right guys, like we're in this is us. Like I can't even believe it. And what happened is this like the biggest shark of the day was our group. It was insane. Like I just remember everyone screaming, that thing is massive. And it was like the size of our 5 to 6 person cage. Like, it was so big. And they'd throw the chum and then the shark would like come up and then the guy on the boat would scream, down, 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 go down. And so we'd all like push down to like see like the shark right in front of us in the water. And unfortunately we couldn't really see. I will be showing you some clips of what that looked like because it's so crazy. I would see that the shark would be right in front of me and then I'd like go underwater and see it closer and it's just like a complete like blur. I'd go down, but then I'd come right back up and be like, no, I can't see anything down there. I'm gonna keep my eyes right here where I can see this freaking shark and see where it's going. He threw the chum at the shark and then the shark got it and like holding on like with his mouth comes towards us and then it's like in front of all of us and we're all just like, oh my God. And I'm just screaming like all the curse words in the world and it was like kind of trying to get away. And then at one point this shark had the chum in its mouth, was just floating towards me and his fin goes through the cage and like slaps me in the face. And I just remember feeling the fin, like I felt the fin on me. And I just, in the video, you kind of see me like, ah! Like obviously you see it because the GoPro just goes flying and I'm just like freaking out, screaming. And I love so much that I have this from multiple angles. So let me just show you the footage. Maybe we should just watch the footage together. I could do that. My friend Paul is the one who brought the GoPro and it was like, we all like had moved the GoPro from like person to person, like, okay, it's gonna be your job to film the shark if the shark comes, like you have to be it. And so like at one point in this shot, you hear everyone being like, get it, Lauren, like Lauren, get it. Like I hope she got that shot, like this is sick. But I think I did okay, but I probably didn't do that great, I don't know. It's so wild to see a shark up close in your face. Oh my God. It was huge. I literally just heard someone go, Lauren better have gotten that shot. Like seeing it from above is just so different than seeing it in your face. See, that was another thing. Like, the other groups that went before us literally had one shark sighting. We had like 3 to 4. That's what was so wild about this. So thank you, Kaylin. I'm glad you were scared and made us go in the other group. So this is the shark. And then he pulls it back in, and then the fin goes through the cage. Look at it! And then there's my little GoPro, there's me. And then it like smacked me. Oh my God. Huge. Huge. And then we just all cheered. Oh my God. Yeah, dude, this was wild. Okay, and then here are some fun clips of Kaylin and I being ridiculous and scared and like being pumped full of adrenaline, and we're just like, you'll see. There it is. I'm so embarrassing. So yeah, that's how murky the water is. Like, that chum was not very far away, but... And you couldn't even see it, and it's right there. Oh my God. I am embarrassing. I am embarrassing. I thought I was funny. A shark coming in all the way in the back. Like, and you couldn't see right in front of you, even though the shark would be right there. There it is. And then it comes back, and then it hits me in the face. And then it comes back. Slap right in the face. Oh my God. And I'm freaking out. And then we're all cheering. It was wild, honestly. Oh my God, to just like see this. It's there, and then it comes back in, and then the fin slips through the bars, and just hits me. This is wild. And so the company actually made their own little video of the video that they wanted us all to buy, the excursion. And so I think one of us in our group of friends bought it, and then we all kind of like sent it around to each other. And so here's just like footage of like me and my friends getting onto the boat, and then yeah, I thought you guys would enjoy to see this too. Little 2013 Lauren.
Let's do it! Hi guys. Shark face. Oh, yeah, shark face. Yes! No! Yes!
I need to go. Down here, what's going on, huh?
I'm scared! I'm great. I'm so good. I am so good. She's freaking out.
My God! What? That thing's huge! No, 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 no! Down! Down, down, down! Oh my God! Oh my God! He's so big! He's so
Oh my God, it was right next to me. Its fin came in to like shake my hand. Oh my God. Holy shit. Yeah.
Ha! It's wild. It's so wild. I like cannot believe that this is something that I did. Like, it's crazy. It's like really crazy to think about that I did this. It's like, it felt very normal because when you're on semester at sea, crazy things like this was just very normal. To like, yeah, let's go hang gliding in Rio. Let's go shark diving. Let's go bungee jump. It's just, it was normal. And these are not normal things, but like when you're in that environment, like it's just, I don't know how to explain it. So one of the wildest things that I've ever done, and it was just so much fun, and being on the ship with all these people, and just semester at sea was such an incredible time in my life, and I'm so excited to give you guys more Storytime Saturdays. I have so many things to tell you guys. My next ones will probably be about the time that I almost got robbed in Morocco. Probably all of Morocco deserves like maybe even 1 or 2 Storytime Saturdays because we just did so much. My group of friends from Morocco, we just had such a time. What else did I do? I went hang gliding in Rio. I smoked cigars in Cuba. What's funny is I started a blog when I was on semester at sea, and I wasn't like very good about it, but I haven't read it yet, like since semester at sea, since 2013. So I think it'd be really fun for me to read my blog post to you guys and like relive it with you guys. I think that would be really fun. But yeah, there's the time that I got slapped in the face by a shark, and I have the GoPro footage to prove it. And honestly, it just gives me like a lot of badass points because I just don't know what other time in my life I would be able to do something like that. And oh man, semester at sea, y'all. You've got to go. And I think semester at sea deserves its own video, to be totally honest with you. I can talk to you guys about ship life. I can show you guys photos and videos. I'm so sad that I didn't have a YouTube channel then, because I just feel like that would have been the perfect thing to film. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this week's Storytime Saturday. It was a little bit shorter, but hopefully the footage spoke for itself. And let me know the other type of story times you'd like to hear from me, because at a certain point, my semester at sea stories are going to, you know, run out. The other story times that I kind of have thought might be interesting that you guys might want to hear are the cute story of how I got asked to prom in high school by one of my best friends. It was a really cute story. Why I got sent to the principal's office in elementary school. I hugged a lion in Argentina. Oh yeah, that was also semester at sea. How could I forget about that? There's a lot of things. So if there's anything in particular, because that's what I think is so cool about the Storytime Saturday. I can essentially turn this into anything. I want to make a video called What It's Really Like to Move to Los Angeles and make that a Storytime Saturday. And just, that's what I'm most excited about for this new series, is that this is a chance for me to share my life with you guys, for you guys to see some more lifestyle content from me. I would love to do some like challenges, like I ate vegan for a week or 30 days. I meditated every day. I did this and this for so many days, you know? So like maybe like quit social media for like a week. That would be tough since it's my job. But something along those lines. So if there's any type of story time or thing you'd like me to talk to you guys about, or just advice in general, that's what this is for. I'm so very excited. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video of mine. If you did, please remember to leave it a like. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel with your post notifications turned on. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.